Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. Welcome back, Rhinos and Aliens. Before we get to episode 104, I did want to give a shout out to somebody I know from high school called Eric Hall. Over the past month or so, he's been calling people to be accountable for what's going on right now. And it's not what you think, it's more so behind the scenes stuff where people are not discussing. As a society, need to stop caring, let alone giving the attention to media outlets that are not willing to emphasize what's really important or straight up ignoring and then lying about other situations. If you haven't noticed already, the entire year has either been about COVID-19 or it's been about racism, sexism, and all these other riots. However, instead of getting into that part of the discussion, we should really rather focus on the big elephant in the room. This elephant is child trafficking and child pedophilia, and it is running rampant throughout just not America, but the world. Instead of focusing on these individuals who are being harmed and in some situations straight up being killed, instead of focusing on the individuals and groups who are putting thousands, if not tens of thousands of individuals' lives in peril, if not straight up death, we're focusing on situations that are being lied about. No matter where you come from, no matter your ethnic, racial, religious background, no matter your political reviews, there is no denying one simple fact about any area of the world and how you should feel about something. We cannot deny the fact that the worst, most vile, and the most scumbag aspect of being a human being is any kind of rape, especially of children, any kind of pedophilia, and any kind of trafficking whatsoever. And the moment you really boil that down to just children, that's when it becomes even worse. So everything I just stated has never been right, it's never been justified, and it never should be from a moral, from a principle, and a spiritual perspective. And this is why child pornography, pedophilia, and any kind of trafficking, it's not a political issue. It's a human one. With that being said, thank you very much for your time. I really hope you could take that to the heart and just remember, as fucked up as everything is in the world, that at the end of the day, the one thing that every single human being can agree upon is the simple fact that whenever it comes to putting any person into a forced sexual relationship, let alone of younger individuals, that's where every single person should cross the line. But with all that being said, thank you guys for listening to me, and here is your weekly episode of the Rhinos and Alien Show, 104. Yo guys, I'm back real quick for a PS. I came across this great quote, and I felt that it worked perfectly for what Eric Hall is going for and what I had to say about what he is trying to get across to everybody he possibly can. And this is a brilliant quote. Quote unquote, it goes by, "It's what rich, entitled people do when threatened. They conceal the ugly truths to protect themselves, and they think they can get away with it." Let that shit sink in. Now, finally, back to episode 104. Cadoodle, LLPH.
Just a friendly reminder, guys. Hit the subscribe button in this corner. And then for the newest video. Then for the most recommended. And then for our famous dick pic.